Hi there, Casey.
So I gotta tell you, I don't know if you've been ducking and dodging me for a long time.
Ducking and dodging?
Or maybe you just been busy.
I want to use the word busy. I don't think we'd ever duck and dodge.
So ever since I seen the car, I've been so super ready to talk to you.
Cool.
Mostly because of the car, and I love it.
Which one? Oh, Patron?
Yeah, but also because you're pretty dope, and I love your wife.
Oh, come here, Lizzie. Come here.
Like, I think I like her more than you. I mean, it's hard to top you, but I think I like her more than you.
I like her more than me, too.
Actually, the last time I saw you, we had a real deep philosophical conversation.
We definitely did.
Yeah.
So I wanted to tell you, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and talk to us and answer the fans' questions. We really appreciate it. So what I'll do is I'll start off with one of my questions, and then I'll get right into the fans' questions, okay?
You bet.
All right. So tell us how you got started being into cars.
Well, Liz and I started many years ago. I think I got into it about 39 years ago.
Wow.
But
cruising the boulevard.
In the 6'4". But as far as the big rim, it's been, well, we've always had an interest in it. But being from the lowrider side of the world and the main drag racing world, I didn't really think I would ever fit in, unbeknownst to me, what a family and what a culture. This is our second year. Yeah. What a cool thing. And you've interacted with us out there. You know we love this sport.
And we love the cars. Nice, clean, shiny cars, and great paint jobs, and nice wheels.
Well, y'all got one of the baddest it is, if I do say so myself. When I seen it on video, like when I seen it on pictures, I was like, oh, that's really, really nice. But for those of you tuning in, if you have never seen El Patron, and I'm not going to take anything away from Grey Goose. Grey Goose is really nice too. But if you have never seen El Patron in person, you got to see it in person. It's a beautiful car. And when you told me those weren't, those lines were actually painted, I was like, I wonder if I steal the car, what'll happen?
What?
We'll know where to look.
Yeah, we will know where to look. You will give you two choices: prison, or you have to drive it.
I'll take the second. So we'll go ahead and get right into the fans' question.
Okay.
Oh, the first question is pretty good. How many cars, whether they're race or actual daily drivers, do you guys own?
Daily drivers?
Well, just here at the house, we've probably got 25.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Is it ever going to stop?
We were up.
I hope so.
I got the truth serum next to me.
Well,
so you want to give us
as much as he does, but I think I have a little more restraint.
Right. We usually do.
Yeah.
We usually do.
The boys.
So you want to give us the rundown of the cars if you can remember?
Well, the cars that are here, we've got a pretty big selection of G bodies here at the house. But I'll put her on the spot. How many you got here? Tell her to name what she's got here first.
What you got?
1, 2. No, I only have 3 here.
No. How many do you personally have? She's got her Viper. She's got her drag pack. She's got her twin turbo BMW. What else? And she's got her 87 Grand National that she races, that she does pretty dang good in. So
wow.
we've got 4 sitting here at the house that are her own.
So you can't really talk about him.
I can. He has more than me.
Wow.
That's because that's your choice, though. I'm pretty sure you could do it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's got a supercharged Callaway sitting out there too. She forgot about. Mm-hmm.
So how many Grand Nationals do you guys own?
We're down to half a dozen.
Down to?
Yeah.
Did you say down to a half a dozen?
Well, here's the deal. In 2018, I had a massive heart attack, and
Right.
It wasn't a good one. So after we started, I think we had 109 cars in.
Yeah, we had close to 100.
Yeah. So I made a pact to, because if I was to die, she'd end up with a bunch of stuff. Spread all over.
I wouldn't know what to do with.
Right.
So we made an agreement that we would start getting rid of our collection and everything, and so that's what I've been doing over the last 2 years, to where we're trying to thin the fat off the meat, so to speak. But the problem is we got so many favorite cars; it's hard to get rid of.
Well, when you decide to get rid of another Grand National,
nice hairdo, by the way.
thank you. So, who is up and coming from the 405 when it comes to racing?
Well, I think Sonny Money. He's got a Cutlass that he's been building. I think who?
Kenny.
Oh yeah, badass Kenny. I think Kenny's the only one that's been around here the longest and weathered the storm.
Right.
He's got a new Henson built motor. We just had a Oklahoma Texas shootout. He did really super good. Some of the others that are up and coming, Messy Marvin, he's got a pretty badass fast little, is it a Malibu? Marvin's car? I think it's a Malibu. He calls it Side Chick. Pretty fast. Gosh, there's not a lot of big rim racers. There's a lot of big rims around Oklahoma.
Right.
But racers, off the top of my head, and I'm probably forgetting somebody that's going, what about me? I don't know.
Right. So,
let me tell you something. HBP, you watch HBT. Antoine is going to come out with a badass G-body. You watch.
I'll pay attention. I'm a G-body girl all the way, so I pay attention to the G-bodies.
I know somebody else that's building a couple cars. I don't know if it's going to get out or not, but yeah, I don't. Do you know anybody else?
No.
We travel too. We put 9,000 miles in 8 weeks.
I see you guys travel. So outside of where you live, what is your favorite place to attend events?
Phoenix. It's warm there. I'll tell you what. Let me tell you. Well, my two favorite shows that I've been to have probably been Easy's in Atlanta. That was class act. And in Valdosta, even though it rained out, that track, I love that track. Yeah, that's about it, huh? Can you think of anybody else?
No.
Oh, Montgomery. I love Montgomery.
You like Montgomery, huh?
Oh, man. It's too much family down here.
So, when you came into big rim racing or big, did you think it was going to be the way that it is?
Well, yeah, because we already knew about it. We'd already watched. We've been fans, big fans of a lot of the guys that I talk to on a daily, every other day basis, mostly on Instagram. So it's kind of mesmerizing to be around people that you admire, and now you're rubbing elbows with them. And, the crazy thing is they give you good hints. They always let you know a little bit, but not a lot. They give you a little bit. We love CEO Larry. He's he's been quiet for quite a while, but he's got something in the woodwork, and he's coming out.
Right.
John Boy, we love his family. Ruthie and them are just perfect. Earl, Grand Nasty, and Roscoe down there in Alabama. Ira's Boost Doctor's been a real good friend. Always, I can pick the phone up and call him. He'll let me know this or let me know that. We've got some pretty good relationships with a lot of people. Would you say?
Yes.
Yeah, trust people that don't want to steer us the wrong way.
You know, the one thing that I love, I have a friend from, I don't know if you had the opportunity to see it. I have a friend from Texas. His name is AR, and he came up for the classic. So his rental-car broke down, and he was on the side of the road, and he brought me on his live, and people were like, "Where are you? We're here. You want us to come get you?" You know, all these things. And now, mind you, these are people he doesn't know from a can of paint.
Sure.
And so that's the one thing that I really, really love about the car culture. It brings us together, even if it's just for a little while, no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what kind of garbage is happening in the world. When we're at the track or we're at wherever we are together, we're just like family. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, purple, pink, green, orange, blue. We're all family and we're all brothers and sisters. And that's the one thing that I love about the car culture. We don't, I mean, people laugh at me when I say this, but we don't really see color in the car culture when we are around each other and we're together on a consistent basis. Now, from time to time, things happen and it forces us to see things in the outside world a little different. But when we're together at the track, we just love each other. You can walk around and we can eat from wherever at the track. Like, Hensley and them the other night had me eating shrimp. Hensley and them had me eating shrimp at the track and salmon the other night. And I'm like,
I'm gonna have Salvi bring some oxtail next time.
Right. He definitely does. You gotta, like, I tell people all the time, it's really about building relationships in this car culture. And I'm very happy that I have been blessed to be able to meet you guys. The one thing I really love about having my show is, and you know, my future endeavors when it comes to things as far as shows that I'm developing in the car culture, is I get to meet dope people like you, because I probably never would have met you guys if I didn't have the show or I wasn't into the car culture. I would have never probably been in Oklahoma. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go to Oklahoma.
So, and I really appreciate the fact that you guys are so personable. You know, there are some people in this car culture, into cars, in the world, period, that are not personable. They are, you see them, and then you see them online and or on Instagram or on social media, and then when you see them in person, they're not that same person. And I appreciate the fact that you guys have always been, to me, very, very sweet, very, very, you guys just treated me like y'all probably a little older than me, so I don't know, a sister maybe, but y'all treated me maybe like a older daughter.
We'll take it.
We'll take it out there.
So the next
I got to get me a boy now.
The next fan question is, what makes you shy away from this culture? What makes you feel like, dang, did I make the right decision to get involved in this culture?
We haven't got to that. The only, and maybe it's because I'm not going to ever tell my wife's age, but I'm a little over 60, and I'm not used to people using the N-word so much. And so when we're on live, but I had a couple of really cool guys from the backside of Instagram, or right from the very beginning, reach out to me from the backside and just let me know that it wasn't like that. Just kind of like people saying "dang," you know. It just that's just part of it. And once I realized that it was genuine, and that's really what it was. Now when they start saying that or running their mouths about that, I guess that counts me out.
Well, I guess that's a good attitude or a good thing, a good way to be about it. Because it is, I have made the conscious decision, and I was talking to my mom about this the other day, to stop trying to use that word, because I don't think it's fair for me to ask other people not to use that word towards me, but I use it. So that's just a decision that I made.
Uh-huh.
Well, and personally, because I really want to get off that word, but that is just something that I can't use that word. Being grown up in the 60s, that's something you got rid of.
Right, you're right.
So, but I can honestly tell you that there hasn't been a race, an event, everywhere I've ever gone, and I've met some real cool people that I am a fan of. They don't just shake my hand; they give me a hug.
Right.
Very sincere. And we haven't met one bad person. Not one.
Everyone we've met has been nice, and we love meeting people. Everywhere we go, we just love talking to people, meeting people. We've just always been like that, and everyone's been nice. I don't have a problem.
What are our favorite people? Murph.
Oh yeah.
We spent time with Murph. We love Murph. That guy. I had to call him the other day to get some advice from him, and that's the relationship we have. I mean, we call each other.
Murph is a mess. He a special character. He a special kind of character, I tell you. Sometimes me and Murph used to go on live every morning, and I used to be about to want to strangle him to death. But I love him to death.
Well, he's got a truck he's building right now, so he'll be coming out with it.
Mm-hmm. So how do you guys separate, or how do you handle your racing and then your actual business life, and then your personal and your personal time? How do you balance those?
Try it.
We do a lot of things together, and we're both involved in the business. We travel together. If it's because of my work, he's going with me. If it's something he has to do, I'm going with him. No, I think we spend more time together than we are apart. It's just always been like that.
So I guess you guys are best friends, huh?
Oh, yeah.
She is my best friend.
Yeah.
Aww.
Just looking at her.
Oh,
Yeah.
see? That's fine. Well, you have to be married to your best friend.
You should be, but it's a lot of people that's not.
Yeah, at least a very, very good friend. I mean, if you don't have some kind of like there or respect, it's just not going to work. And we both have the same kind of interests. Cars.
Right. So you guys, along with a couple of other couples in the culture, are like real goals for me. Because since I'm so heavy into cars and racing and things like that, I would have to have someone kind of like how you guys are, that understands and really wants to travel with me and do those type of things, and not in a jealous spirit, a spirit of wanting to just be around what's going on.
Well, and supporting each other and supporting what you like, and if you like cars so much, you definitely has to like cars.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell us about, do you guys have children?
Yes. we got 4 daughters.
Man, that says a lot about you, Goose. You got 4 daughters. What was up with you when you were young?
He's getting paid back. House full of girls. He had to tone it down.
Yeah. No, that's they're complete blessings. Complete blessings.
You know,
Even on bad dad day. know.
I'm pretty sure all them girls keep you in line, though.
Well, you know,
Yes.
I'm a lot closer with since I've had 3 heart attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told them I might put them back in the wheel to hang out with me for a while.
So, 3 heart attacks, Goose?
Yeah, 3 heart surgeries in 2 years.
Yeah.
So, that made you change your whole perspective on life, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't take things for granted. Of course, we've always paid it forward.
Yeah.
But we really, especially since we started in Big Round, I would say we've honestly really paid it forward. We're trying to do something to help keep the Big Round together and build it rather than it being so diluted.
Right.
If that makes any sense. We've got great plans for the people around us and supporting them.
Right.
And hopefully we will be able to do something that will be and reach a pinnacle to where, you know, we could say we were a part of something. We're not all of something. We want to be a part of something.
Right. And I think that's why the car culture is so dope. Because none of us is the whole culture, but we are all just really want to be a part of something. We just really all want to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. And I meet so many dope people going around the country to different shows and different things like that. I was sitting down the other day thinking, at 25, you could have never told me I would be sitting here talking to you guys right now on the internet. You guys are in Oklahoma, and I'm in Florida. And
How cool is that?
Say that again?
No, I just said how cool is that?
Right, and having a conversation where we just have the cars in common. We just have the love for the cars in common. I often, I guess maybe it's because I'm getting old, maybe. I sit down and reflect on where I've come from and where my life is now. And sometimes I tear up. I'm not going to lie. Y'all know if y'all watch my show, y'all know I'm a big crybaby anyway. But sometimes I tear up. Like, I'm like, outside of a couple more things, like maybe gaining sponsorship and actually being able to quit my 9 to 5, I'm almost living my complete dream. And this is so dope. I mean, I think that's probably how, once you said you had, because we talked when we were you and I talked, Goose, for a long time, and then me and your wife talked, and you told me about the heart attack, and you said, I decided I was going to do things differently. So now I feel like that's what you're doing. You're just living your dream.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's true. While we're on live right now, if anybody that's on the live knows of a family that needs help during Thanksgiving, DM us and we'll send them cash app them dinner for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. If I know anybody, I'll be sure to let you know. And if anybody on here needs it or knows someone that needs it, make sure you get in. Either you can DM El Patron or 405 Grey Goose, and they'll be happy to reach back out to you.
Absolutely.
That's definitely, like, paying it forward that's my thing. So I started a pay it forward challenge this year. And so what I decided to do, I told all my friends on live, I was stuck in traffic one morning, and I told them that each one of us would get $10 gift cards, and we would just pass them out throughout the holiday season randomly. Well, that meant for them to pass their own cards out. It didn't really mean for them to cash out me money, but they cash out me money. So I started this week just randomly passing out gift cards, different dollar amounts because they sent me money. I have $25 cards, $20 cards, $10 cards, and it really just warms my heart to do stuff like that. And so to know that I'm around people that do that as well, that makes me love you guys even more. So with that being said, so y'all know that now, since we mentioned that, you know that now really I am your daughter. So, you know, mom and dad, you know, call me.
Yeah. You see down there at that last entry, it says, I need a turkey gray goose, anything will work. That's Sonny Money with the cutlass.
Sonny, call me.
I know him. I think I got the opportunity to meet him in Texas. We were all in Texas at the Texas Summer Showdown. Yeah. Probably maybe 3-4 years ago. So I got the opportunity to meet the guys from Oklahoma.
Sonny, call me.
Yeah. Mama Liz is going to bust your chops.
You know
so go ahead.
I was just going to say it's so wonderful to pay it forward and to start doing that, because we lived like that almost our whole lives. And to me, it's just that's how you have to live. And somehow you always get back. I mean, you don't even have to have a lot of money in your pocket. It could be anything. It could be
a nice gesture.
Yeah.
You look good today.
A kind word. Anything. You know, can I help you carry that? Anything. And it seems the way it works, you get it back tenfold.
You definitely are. I always tell people you are blessed to be able to be a blessing. And while I won't act like I'm in the position that I want to be in life, I know that there are people that hope, wish, and pray that they were in my position, and people that are in a way worse position than me. And so with it being the holiday season, I just want to say to everybody that has paid it forward to me over this year that I've been doing my show, the people that I've come in contact with that have been so, even if they've only given me just advice, and that advice I can use. I wanted to let everybody know that I really appreciate everything that everyone's done for me, because there's a saying that many hands make light work. And so the work has been light for me. I can't lie.
Awesome. And now, how long did it take you to get there? Did you struggle getting there? I'm turning it on you.
Struggle getting where?
To where you are now, living the dream.
I won't say I'm completely 100% living my dream, because my dream is to quit my 9-to-5. But right now, I think I just need a nudge. I think I talked to one of the guys at the track, and I told him that I wanted to quit my job, and he said, "Well, you should do it." I said, "Well, the thing is, I can't afford to. I don't have somebody. I'm single, so I don't have somebody behind me to have my back. So I can't afford to fall on my face." And he said, "Well, so many people have your back, and you just act like you don't know it." But that's the thing. If I knew the people that have my back, I would do it. I wouldn't even go back to work Monday. Like, I'm that person. I'm not even going. I don't even keep that stuff on my desk. Y'all can have it.
You know, here's the deal, KP. There's thousands of us that race Big Rim. Thousands.
Right.
Maybe there's only 100 that are active.
Right.
And then maybe there's only 50 that really run like we do.
Right.
If you reach out, because not one person does not like you.
Right.
If you reach out and say, "Guys and gals, I'm going to make a run, and here's what I need. Can each one of you afford $100 a month to help me?" Guess what? Until you're up on the top, you got 15, 20 people sending you $100 a piece. How much money do you need to make until you make it?
And you know what? It's all about thinking too, because you got to take that risk. Successful people, they take risks. They're not afraid to take risk, and somehow they're trusting a greater a greater good or universe or something and they just take that step. A lot of times it's fear that holds us right where we're at.
I can agree. I can say though, I have sped up my timeline because my timeline was I was going to leave corporate America and not look back in 2022. So the timeline has been sped up to next year. So next year, whatever point next year, in 2021 is over. I'm not going back. I'm not looking back. Don't matter what I got to do. If I got to be sleeping on somebody's couch, I'm not going back.
Find you. Okay, so from here to then, I'll speak for both of us. We will be one of the sponsors. Find you 30 or 50 sponsors of $100 a piece per month. Find you.
I got it.
Put it out there. Get their name on there instead of people. What do you call it? Instead of them, you know how they? What's the thing where they put a car up there and they pick numbers? Put 50 numbers on there. Say who on here wants to dedicate 3 months at $100 a month to help me get going or something. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to do that.
She can. She knows everybody.
Well, true.
I'm just saying that will give you a lead. That will buffer, you know, and because if you have all the time to work on the show like you do and your other activities with the garage sales and stuff that you do, the marketing,
right,
your business will go up.
You're right.
It will.
So,
see, this is the reason we need to have conversations like this.
So you're talking.
We got a big warehouse of car parts that we shut down.
You're just talking about until she gets.
Yeah, until she gets going. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd say.
I thought he meant for, you know.
Oh no, that's different.
No,
see,
we want to help people.
I'd say everybody can give me three months of your time at $100 a piece. 50 of you. I want to try this adventure. You know, you got enough friends to do that.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
$100 a month to us.
Yeah.
See that you'll be successful because we tip more than that on a meal.
I need to come be y'all server.
No, you
I
don't.
need to come open a restaurant in y'all area. So what would you like for your fans, followers, supporters to know about you guys?
You know what? Who we are face to face is who we are behind the scenes. We're
genuine.
Yeah.
We don't have no axe to grind. We're not motivated to take anything from anybody. We're motivated to be part of something.
Yeah.
That's a great. You know, while I was super excited to talk to you guys today because I just wanted to talk about the cars. You learn something new every day.
What
you learn something new every day, and I think nothing happens by accident. I think every single thing happens for a reason. And we were definitely supposed to have this conversation today because after this, when I hang up and call you guys, I'm going to tell you why we were supposed to have this conversation today. You guys, this is going to blow your mind. It's definitely going to blow your mind. So,
but next time we're at the track, and you know our pilot that drives El Patron, James. They call him Damn It, James.
Right?
Yeah, I'm going to have him get you in that car.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I need to come now.
On here. James, hold KP to that. Make her get in there, at least fire it up.
I got it. Hey, look, I ain't scared now. You know I'm not scared. So, guys, I want to tell you thank you so much for sitting down to talk to us today. This was really a dope interview. I want to say the interview, I knew about you guys from the conversations that I have had with both of you and conversations that I've had with people around you, about you. Not necessarily that they were talking in a negative way. They were always saying positive things. So usually to me, how the people around you perceive you speaks volumes about you, and I have never heard a negative or bad thing about either one of you guys. So that says a lot about you. The other thing is, like, it's one thing to be, like I said, one way on social media, but you guys are actually that way in person, and you walk it like you talk it. And in a world where nobody is really what they say they are, I really feel like you guys are two of the good ones, and you really are what you say you are. And that's very important to me, to make sure that I surround myself by those type of people.
Thank you.
Thank you,
We
KP.
like to do that too. Thank you.
So, is there anything else you want to say today? Who you gonna gap? What's happening?
Well, I will say that we're not going to go to the what's that?
Well,
Guts, no guts, no glory. We're going.
Okay.
We are doing some maybe some more sporty things.
Okay.
Grey Goose has got to get a little bit of paintwork on the back. When we came back from Alabama, the part of the trailer fell down on it and scratched it up.
Oh man.
But other than that,
Arizona, we're going to be going
we'll be heading to Arizona for testing this winter. We do have, and I will make an announcement, but I'm not saying who or what, but we have 2 more cars that are about completed.
Okay.
We just got our first 72 Impala.
Woo!
I know. So we're going to have us a Dom. I'm not in a big rush to build on it because I've got some friends that are building, and I want to make sure they get built first. But we do have 2 more Peabody series. Well, what's a Dodge Challenger? What's that body series?
A Mopar?
Yeah, it's a Mopar. And we've got two cars to finish up there. So by the time we get done, we'll have 5 cars in our own camp. But that's about it. You got anything?
No.
No.
Goose, you said y'all were selling cars. You said y'all were selling cars, not buying more cars.
Now, I'll get rid of some. I do want to say that I wish everybody a very, very memorable Thanksgiving. I hope everybody is able to be with family, the ones they love, and be fulfilled with what God has given you and what life has given you. And I assure you that we sincerely wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and that their New Year, I get a gavel.
Can't qualify that.
Would you say you get gapped?
No, it wouldn't be the first time. You see what Grand Nasty did to me.
So they want to know if the car you're building is a Vert.
No, it's a hard top.
Okay.
Hard top.
Okay.
My wife is about safety. So everything I have has roll bars, and I couldn't do a vert like that.
Right. Right.
So, you know, the thing is when you start going over, just put your hands like that, and if they get too warm, put them like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you guys. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. If I don't get to talk to you, have a great Christmas, a great New Year. This has been a very inspiring interview for me. It really has.
Happy Thanksgiving. And
Happy Thanksgiving.
Everybody pay it forward.
Right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. It's nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you, too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.